Greetings everyone, Core here. Time for another movie review, and of course the title. Went to go see Sonic 2. It is interesting that it doesn't have an abbreviation, a subtitle title to it. You know, like Sonic 2, Sonic vs. Knuckles, or Return of Eggman, or something like that. It was just Sonic 2, which works very well, I think. It kind of reminisces of um, the video games, pretty much. You know, it's Sonic 2, Sonic vs. Knuckles, Sonic 3, which, yeah, I guess they kind of skipped ahead a little bit, but hey, it works out. I gotta say, you know, the thing with sequels, of course, you do want bigger and better. They should always be bigger and better than the first one, and definitely Sonic 2 delivers on that. It's just as good, if not better, than the first one. I highly recommend it if you're interested in it. It seemed the kids really enjoyed it that were in the audience. Even the adults enjoyed some of the jokes and references to the Sonic games, and just overall, you know, apparent humor that the kids wouldn't really get. So, hey, there's a lot of that. And I was kind of surprised. It's kind of a long movie. It's 2 hours. I think the first one was like an hour and a half. Uh, if you don't count the credits, of course. But yeah, like, it was longer, but it didn't feel longer. It felt just right. There was a good pace to it. There was some good humor. The story, the pacing, and everything was just really good, really tight. Well, you know, it didn't drag, pretty much. When it started to felt like it was gonna drag, they kicked it up again. So there's lots of, you know, action scenes. Uh, the computer graphics on the characters are definitely enhanced. They're more detailed, more emotions, more lifelike ish. You know, at least they look more like in the world. So yeah, I mean, considering that they redesigned Sonic, you know, from the first movie after the outcry, you know, in months, you know, yeah, now they get to actually work on that model and make it look more better. So it works. Knuckles is really good. Idris Elba, I believe his. I always mispronounce his name, but yeah, he pretty much, like, he was really good as Knuckles. They gave him a good character, gave him good voice lines. You know, he had his moments to shine. They definitely focused more on Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and Eggman. And, you know, the humans were there, of course, but, you know, there was a lot more Sonic stuff, so that was pretty cool. A little bit more backstory, of course. Just overall more video game-esque, definitely, as far as, like, Robotnik and all the robots and stuff like that. So, hey, man, that's all we ask. That's all we ask for. As far as video games movies goes, the Sonic movies are probably the best video game movies out there. Granted, it's not saying much if you compare it to other action, you know, adventure movies, stuff like that, but it's still really good. You know, Uncharted was pretty good. It was pretty good, but the Sonic movies are just above those. So, if you want to see it, definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. It was definitely entertaining, lots of action, colorful. You know, it's not just this bland, you know, color scheme like some of the DCU movies. You know, even some of the Marvel movies, they're not as vibrant, except for, like, of course, the James Gunn ones. But besides those, you know, it's definitely a fun movie. It's awesome to see the callbacks to the video games and references and stuff. There is a mid-credit scene, just to let you guys know if we go see it. There's a mid-credit scene, which is after, of course, the fancy credits, which are really cool to see. The fancy credits, they do. I think they did it on the first one. They did, you know, like a video game-esque credits, and it just looks so cool. But yeah, there's no very end credits. You know, after the scrolling title part, there's nothing. There's nothing to say. You don't have to wait. I'll tell you guys, you don't have to wait, because it's kind of long. There's a lot of people in the special thanks to name, and, you know, all that stuff. There's a lot of people that worked on this movie, because there's different locations and stuff like that. So there's different units that worked on these locations, and yeah, there's a lot of names. But yeah, so after the mid-credit scenes, you're cool. You know, go ahead and leave. You know, that's really all there was. But yeah, Sonic 2, it's a great freaking movie. Next movie. I'm not sure what's coming up. I know this month, Bad Guy comes out. The Bad Guy, I think it is. What else? I know there was another one. Northman looks pretty interesting. Might see it. I know the Bad Guy is definitely going to see that. Next one's probably going to be Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore. I have to admit, I have not seen the second movie in the Fantastic Beasts series, so I gotta catch up before seeing this one. But they're fun. I mean, they're entertaining. I like the first Fantastic Beast. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for April. It looks like, and then June is gonna be a lot of movies. So definitely looking forward to that. But hey, movies are back. So until next time, guys. Later.